Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome to my full moon readathon vlog. I am so excited. This is one of my favorite readathons to do every year, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so as I'm filming this, it is August 2nd, so it is very early because the readathon doesn't start until the 6th. I just had some alone time and time to start this vlog, so I just wanted to at least get it started. So if you've never heard of the full moon readathon or participated in it, it is a readathon hosted by 𝖘𝖔𝖆𝖆𝖆𝖆𝖆. I absolutely love her. I love this readathon. For the full moon readathon, there is 4 different characters. This year it is cryptid themed, and each character has 2 reading prompts and 1 activity prompt. So this is the graphic that Jan made. And let's just go through a little bit. So for Mothman, we have a book with foiling on the cover, and you have to read 100 pages in 1 day. And then the activity prompt is post a photo with black and red. For the Kraken, we have a book with a mystery, water on the cover, and then the activity prompt is hydrate, which is just finish a water bottle. And then we have the Jersey Devil, which is a book set in the US with sports involved, and then the activity prompt is watch something spooky. And then the last character we have is the Yeti, and that is a book with winter vibes and has 200 to 400 pages. And then the activity prompt is have a cold treat. I am so excited. I already have most of my TBR picked out. So if you guys don't remember last year's vlog for this readathon, I like to have 4 books, 1 picked out for each character. So far, I have them all picked out besides the Yeti. So I think the Yeti is just going to be a mood read. Like once I get through the first 3 characters, I'll figure out what I'm going to read for the Yeti. So let's go through my TBR that I have picked out so far. Please keep in mind that I am a mood reader to my core. So I could read all of these books. I could read none of these books. I could read some of them. I really don't know. This is just what I have picked out for now. So for Mothman, which is foil on the cover and then read 100 pages in 1 day, I have Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. This is one of my best friend's absolute favorite books, and she's been wanting me to read it for so long, and I just haven't. I also have the audiobooks. I think that'll help a little bit, but I am obsessed with this edition, and there is foiling on the cover, so honestly, it is just perfect. Then the activity prompt is post a red and black picture, and this is perfect for that because it is red and black. And then for the Kraken, which is with a mystery and then water on the cover, I have The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. This is also my book club pick. I run a book club over on Fable. It is the Raven Society, and this is the book that we are reading for this month. So if you want to join us, you might be a little bit late, but that's okay. Late is better than never. Link will be down below if you just want to come join us, or if you are just kind of nosy and you either love the book or hate the book and you want to see what people are thinking. Again, the link will be down below. But this is also my first Riley Sager book. I am so excited to read this. I also love the little detail. I don't know if you can see it, but the little like shiny bits that just kind of like remind me of more water on top of the water that's already there. This is a perfect pick. And then for Jersey Devil, I have Unloved by Peyton Corinne. I believe this is set in the US. I read the first one, Unsteady, and I think that was set in the US. So I'm going in hoping, because I like to go into books extremely blind, and so I think this is a good fit. I am super excited. I think for this one, I also have the audiobook as well as the Kindle version, so I really just get to pick and choose how I want to read this one. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do think I have Dark Matter on my Kobo, but these are the 3 books that are currently on my TBR for the full moon readathon, and then once I finish these, I will pick whichever book I want to read for Yeti. It's just, I'm having a little bit of troubles trying to figure out what I want to read that has a winter vibe, because I don't really want to read something that's like Christmas heavy, but I'm struggling a little bit. But these are the 3 that are on my TBR for now, but I am so excited to start this readathon. Like I said, it is only the 2nd, so I will see you guys on the 6th when we start this readathon. Okay, hello guys, it is after midnight on the 6th, so the full moon readathon has started. I am so excited. The only thing is I don't know what I'm going to start first. Technically, for Mothman, I was going to read Dark Matter, but I really don't think I'm in the mood for it. And that is a book that I think I'm going to love if I read it at the right time. I don't think the time is now, which means I need to look through my books to see what books have foiling on the cover and pick something else that I am in the mood for. So I need to go do that. I think while I do that, I'm gonna let my phone charge because it's on like 10%. So I think I'm gonna go look through my books and figure out what I want to start, let my phone charge, and I will be right back to let you guys know what book I want to start. It's about to be 1 a.m. and I did take a nap last night and woke up at like 8:30, so I probably won't be going to bed anytime soon. So I'm gonna start it tonight. I just need to figure out what book I'm going to start because I have no idea. I have literally no idea. I'm trying to think of books that I have that have foiling on the cover, and I can't think of any besides like two. So Skip and I are gonna go look. Okay, so I went through the books that I have in my room, which is like kind of like my priority physical TBR, and I found two options. The first one that I found is Credence by Penelope Douglas. I think this is technically a type of foiling, so I think this one counts, especially like the red. And I've never read it. I've heard a lot of mixed things, but a lot of the people that we like a lot of the same books love this. So I have a feeling that I will too. So this is an option. And then the other one I found is Gray After Dark by Noelle W. Ihli. I love this author so much. She writes thrillers, obviously, and she's up there with like Freida McFadden for me. Like, I love her thrillers. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna read the first little, like the first chapter of each one and figure out which one I want to continue. And the other reading prompt for Mothman is read 100 pages in one day. So as long as on the 6th, which is technically today because after midnight, I have to read 100 pages. So I'll probably start it before bed and then read the last little bit to get to 100 pages when I wake up. So I don't know which one I'm going to start, but I'll keep you guys updated. Now 3 in the morning. I got a lot of reading done. I got all of the 100 pages done. So the 100 pages checked off. Yeah. I made it to chapter 28, which is roughly like 150 pages. And then I got a little bit tired and I couldn't fall asleep. So I started editing for one of the authors that I work for. I might read a little bit more before I fall asleep. I am definitely intrigued. So this book is about Miley. She is an Olympian and she dreams of Olympic gold, and she had an accident. I know the accident was her arm and her shoulder. I just don't know what happened in that accident yet. And she goes to this like wilderness retreat, kind of like a lodge to work for the summer, and she gets taken. She gets taken while she's on one of her runs. And yeah, right now they think that it was a bear because wilderness, obviously, that's like probably super common. But yeah, it is very weird. It's like straight out of like a psychological thriller movie. Like, I can like picture it, or like a Criminal Minds episode. Yeah, like I can like picture it in my head happening. It's crazy. I'm having a good time, and I don't think I'm gonna finish this tonight because that's quite a bit. I think I'm 45-ish% of the way through, but I might read at least a couple more chapters. The danger with that is that it is a thriller, so if I read a couple more chapters, something crazy could happen, and then I'm gonna want to finish the book. So maybe I'll just finish this when I wake up, and I'll just like play a game or like watch a movie, watch a show, doom scroll before I go to sleep, because I really don't want to stay up that much later. And my Kindle says that I have like 3 hours left until I finish it, so I think it would just be smarter to finish it in the morning. So that's most likely the plan. Don't hold me to it. I might look at my Kindle and say, you know what? Let's risk it. It's worth it. Good morning, you guys. I did not do any more reading last night before going to sleep. It is like 11:30. I have been awake for about an hour. I am going to get cozy after I brush my hair because apparently I slept rough last night. And so I'm brushing my hair and then I'm going to get dressed. Probably just more cozy clothes because I have no plans today. And I'm going to start reading again. Hopefully I can finish Gray After Dark in one sitting. hopefully. But that is the hopeful plans. I'm gonna find something to eat as well because I am very hungry. But I'll be finishing my first book on day 1. My plan is if I finish all of the prompts, I'm gonna go through and repick some prompts and find books that match them and just continue reading the prompts until the readathon ends. So this vlog is going to go for a week. I am going to be picking more prompts if I finish the TBR. Okay, I think that made sense. Maybe. I'm gonna go find something to eat because I need to wake up a little bit more. Okay, hi guys. It is about to be 2 p.m. I still haven't read because I got a letter in the mail saying that I'm probably gonna be losing my health insurance next year. So I've been dealing with that. And then I got a text that some library holds are ready for pickup. So let's go through those really quickly because why not? The first one is Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. I've heard a lot of really good things about this one. I've read one other book by Alice Feeney and it was okay. It was okay. I need to read some more to figure out if she's an author for me or not. And then I have Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison. I love Rachel Harrison. Every single book that I've read by her so far, I think I've read 2 or 3 I've loved, so I'm very excited for this one. Then I have The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, or is it Madeline? Madeline, but I am super excited to read this. One of my best friends has wanting me to read this for years. For literal years, and I love Greek mythology. I tried reading it when I first got into reading and I couldn't get into it, but I figure now it's been 4 or 5 years of me reading again. I'm going to try it again. So that's what I picked up from the library. I think right now I'm going to wait until my fiance comes home for lunch so I can talk to him about my insurance and everything. And then when he leaves, then I'm going to get reading. But that is the plan. I will see you guys in a little bit, hopefully with a reading update. Okay, I definitely have a reading update. I finished it. I am going to rate this 4 stars. It definitely was good. I really liked the ending a lot. And yeah, it was good. It was good. I don't want to say too much other than what I already said because I don't want to spoil anything because it is a thriller. But it definitely reminded me of like an actual like psychological thriller movie. Like I could picture it, like I said. Also like a Criminal Minds episode. I had a good time. I definitely love this author and I will be reading a lot more by her. Now that means we're moving on to The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I am super excited. This is my first Riley Sager book and I do believe I have to read this one physically because I don't have the audio or Kindle version. So I'm gonna get started. This might be a little rough because looking at this font, it is tiny. Yeah, it is tiny. I might have to look for it on my Kindle because I have bad eyesight as it is. I wear glasses, okay? And even then, this font is tiny. But I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get it started. I'm super, super excited. So that means Mothman is done. All I have to do is go do the activity prompt, which is post a red and black picture. Whenever I do that, I will put my little post right here, like whatever I posted. And yeah, I'm excited. 1 book down, 3 more to go. Good morning, you guys. I don't have much of a reading update. I read the first chapter and then got distracted last night. So I definitely want to read a lot more today and I'm intrigued so far. I'm a little bit nervous because I've heard a lot of really mixed things. Like you either love him or hate him. And but I've also heard that he's kind of like a hit or miss for a lot of people. So like I really don't know what to expect going into this. I'm hoping I'm gonna love it. I'm hoping. But who knows? I am locked in the room right now. Well, technically I can leave. It's just we have people here and Scamp is scared, so I want to stay in here with him. And I think I want to wait for my fiance to come home to eat lunch, and I'm gonna eat lunch with him and then I'm gonna get reading, and then I'm probably just gonna read until SmackDown tonight at 7 p.m. and just try to get through as much of this as possible because I didn't read last night. I did, however, edit the vlog fully, not fully, but like up until this point. I have the vlog edited, so that is nice. I just need to go figure out what I want to have for lunch and wait for him to get home to have lunch with him, and then honestly, we're just going to get reading. I want to spend as much time today reading as possible. I also want to journal at some point, but that's about it. My middle finger on this hand is so sore because I was opening my dresser drawer and the nail popped off, like aggressively popped off. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad, but it is back on. My finger is still a little bit sore, but you know what? It's okay. She's back. At what cost? I don't know. Okay, fun fact. It is about to be 6:30. I still have not read. One of my best friends, Lex, wanted me to download Fortnite, and so I downloaded it onto my Switch and made my account, did whatever, and I was like, I should probably practice. So I played a game. I'm gonna go read now until my fiance comes home in roughly half an hour. Kindle says 1 hour and 52 minutes left in chapter. Chapter. What? Huh? What do you mean? I can't do a long chapter, and usually when I say I can't do a long chapter, I mean 20 to 30 minutes. What do you mean this is damn near 2 hours? Okay, good morning, you guys. I have a little reading update. So I made it to page 45. I'm bored. Yeah, I'm unbelievably bored. But also I kind of got addicted to Fortnite. Yeah, I got addicted to Fortnite last night. And you know what? It's okay. I already bought a skin bundle. I'm living my best life, okay? I'm having so much fun. My first game ever was Victory Royale. Don't know how I did that. I have gotten 2 now, 2 or 3 solo. And then my fiance and I got 2, I think, in duos. I think. I'm having so much fun. I have friends that also play it, and they don't judge me for being bad. We just laugh about it and call it a day. But I'm having so much fun. I will be playing some more Fortnite today, 100%. And then I am going to continue reading this. I'm just so bored. I don't care at this point. I truly don't care. I am going to try to read a little bit more. If I end up wanting to DNF it, I'm going to find, honestly, probably a romance that fits this vibe. Like, I think the prompts are with a mystery and water on the cover. I will just find a romance that has water on the cover and a mystery, because this is not giving. This is not giving. I don't know if it's right book, wrong time, or just this book isn't for me, or if it's just really, really slow and I have to wait to get into it. All I know is I'm unbelievably bored right now. It's been a little bit hard to film because one of our roommates is recovering from a procedure and he's been on the couch, and so it's hard to find time to film, especially when Scamp wants to be in the living room, and I have to have the door open so he can have access to his litter box and his food and water. So I'm finding it a little bit difficult to film, but you know what, our roommate goes back to work on Monday, so I should be good. Okay, so I definitely have a reading update. I finished it. Yeah, I couldn't film any b-roll or anything because I was listening to the audiobook on my phone. It definitely picked up. It definitely picked up. The plot became less boring and more just confusing, and I don't know how to describe how I felt about it. I feel like I don't really have anything good to say. I don't really have anything bad to say. It was just a book. I'm rating it 3 stars. It kept me entertained. That's pretty much the only good thing I could say, is it kept me entertained. But the activity prompt for Kraken is to hydrate. So I'm going to finish this water bottle. It is almost gone. And then I'm going to refill it and finish it before the day is over. The next one is Jersey Devil, which is sports involved and set in the US. I think I had Unloved chosen for Jersey Devil. I don't know if I'm in the mood for that, so I might look on my Kindle and my Kobo and see if there's anything else that fits and go from there, because I really just don't know what I'm in the mood for. I'm also probably going to play Fortnite for a little bit. before I pick my new book, okay? I have to. I have to play at least a couple rounds. Yeah, I'm gonna look at my Kobo, look at my Kindle, look at my physical TBR, see if there's anything else I'm in the mood for, and go from there. Good morning, you guys. So for a quick little reading update, I did decide to start Home Run Baby by Tabatha Kiss. I started last night before bed. I made it to 7%, which is chapter 3, and I'm definitely intrigued. It has one night stand, accidental pregnancy. If you guys don't know, I love accidental pregnancy. Okay, I know it is an unpopular opinion. That is one of my favorite tropes of all times, and it's weird because I don't want kids. I don't want kids, but I love the accidental pregnancy trope. So I'm very, very excited. Going to continue this today, but I have a package. This is a replacement because I ordered an omnibus of one of my favorite dark romance duets, and it came misprinted. Like there was like 8 to like 9 pages of a completely different book in the front of the omnibus. So they sent me a replacement. Hopefully it is not misprinted. We're gonna open it. This is the Twin Flames duet by 𝖗𝖊𝖆𝖆𝖉. This is When the Wolves Cry and When the Wolves Bite. I read this last year and absolutely loved it. So now it is correct. It is not misprinted. I am so excited. I loved this duet so much. If you like dark romance, morally gray, touch her, and it's set in Alaska and there are wolves because the FMC's family has like a wolf sanctuary. I absolutely loved it. It was so good. And this is the omnibus that you can get on Amazon. I will have it linked down below. I am just obsessed. It is so beautiful. Like, wow. I am obsessed. Look at the wolves. This is like also very high quality paper. Very excited that this copy is not misprinted. I was kind of nervous that it was going to be misprinted again, but thankfully it's not. And honestly, I think today I just need to relax. I have been so tired, and so I think I'm going to try to finish this one today. It is not that long. I think it's a little over 350 pages or so. No, a little under 345, and I'm already on page 22. So I think I might try to finish this today and just relax and get some reading done and just chill out, honestly. But I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, hello guys. It is like 3 in the morning. I finished Home Run Baby by Tabatha Kiss. I enjoyed it. I love an accidental pregnancy, like I said. And so it was good. I had a fun time. I rated it 3 stars. It wasn't anything to like write home about. Yep, he has the zoomies right now. But I think the activity prompt for 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖆𝖆 is to watch something spooky. I will get there. Probably tomorrow. I might just rewatch Stranger Things because technically that's like spooky. And I don't really feel like watching anything else, to be honest. Right now I'm watching Shameless, which means we are on the last character, which is Winter Vibes, and between 200 and 400 pages. And I have Shiver. I know this was really popular when I was in like middle school and high school. I never read it. I think it's like a YA fantasy romance, and he's a wolf, if I remember correctly, and like it happens in the winter time. I was looking at books with like winter vibes, and someone recommended this, so very excited. I'm probably going to at least start this before bed. I am going to be reading it physically because I don't have it anywhere else. And hopefully my brain lets me read physically. If not, I can look for it on my Kindle or something. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm really excited to see what the hype's about because when I posted about it, people said that like it still lives up to the hype even years later. I said, probably going to start it before I go to bed. It is about to be like 3:30 in the morning. I finished Home Run Baby and then got on FaceTime with one of my friends and we ended up playing Fortnite. It was super fun. I got some new sprites and I never truly thought Fortnite would be a game that I found fun. But here I am. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Shameless and start Shiver. Good morning, you guys. So I, in fact, did not start Shiver before going to sleep last night. Did not start it. I got super tired and I just went to sleep, but I'm gonna start it here shortly. Okay, for some reason, can't find my mini mics. They're somewhere on this bed in this pile of like packages and stuff. I did get 2 packages in the mail, unboxings for TikTok, but let's go through them. Both packages were from different authors that I work for. The first one was my physical arc of Bite Me by S.L. Coakley. I am obsessed. Her arcs are always so gorgeous, and yeah, I am obsessed with this one. This one, by the time you guys are watching this, it is already out. It came out on August 11th, and it is an interconnected standalone. This is book 2. You don't have to read book 1. I highly recommend it though. It is so good. It is just one bite. I absolutely loved that one, and I loved this one as well. I rated this one 5 stars. It is just so fun. It is set in an academy. It is kind of like hate to love, enemies to lovers. They like to bake. He's like the head of, I forget what it's called, but he's like the head of like the baking club essentially, and she really wants to get into it. And there's a lot of like mystery and darkness. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it without like spoiling anything, but highly recommend both of them. And then the third one comes out later this year. I am just so excited. And then this one came with a little character art as well as a little sticker sheet. I am obsessed. These are so cute. And then she signed it for me and put a quote on top. I love it. I love it so much. I am so excited. It comes out tomorrow. I'm so excited for the entire world to be able to read this book, honestly. And then from Lexi Scott, one of my very good friends. I love her so much. We were friends for a while before I became her PA. And so she has such a special place in my heart. But she actually picked up a crystal from me from one of her local crystal shops. I am blanking on what it is. She told me what it was and why she chose it, and I'm forgetting. It's some sort of like quartz. I just can't think of what kind. I'm gonna have to ask her. If she remembers, I'll put it right here. But this is what it looks like. It is so beautiful. I think I'm gonna take it to my local crystal shop and see if I can find a necklace that it'll fit in so I can wear it. I am absolutely in love. And then she chose the red bag because I love red, and yeah. But she sent me 2 of her books. The first one being Crybaby. I am obsessed with this one. This is my favorite one that she has published so far. I just felt so unbelievably seen in these poems, and I will definitely be rereading it to annotate it just because it was so beautiful. I love poetry. Poetry will always have like a special place in my heart, but there was just something about this one specifically that it really got me. I cried a lot, but you know what? All those tears were worth it. And then this book is so beautiful. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Femi, I'm so obsessed. It is so pretty. I love her little signatures. So cute. But yeah, I am absolutely obsessed. And if you guys didn't know, I don't know if she still has it open, but she had a bookmark and like sticker, like a little bookish shop. And so she always does bookmarks and stickers for her releases, and they're the cutest things ever. I'm gonna show you. So obviously this one is Crybaby. I'm also gonna flip the camera around and show you guys the like stickers and bookmarks, and then this one is just like her author one. It is so pretty. I'm obsessed. And then this one was for Femi. Then the sticker for Crybaby, and then another, and this one's gonna go in the back of my phone 100%. I'm obsessed with it. And we have a little poetry lover, and then these 2 are for Femi as well. I am obsessed with these stickers and bookmarks that she makes. I use them all the time. Like 9 out of 10 times I am using one of her bookmarks. I'm not gonna lie, I have so many of them. I'm probably gonna use the Crybaby one for Shiver because right now I just have a random one that I got from Barnes because I couldn't find, this was like the closest one to grab, you know? But we are going to be switching that out for this one. I am obsessed. I am so obsessed. I'm gonna go and start Shiver while I eat some sliced apples. My best friend, whenever she cuts up her son some apples, I get the other half because he only eats half. So I'm very happy right now. I love apples, and she always just comes in with a little bowl of apples, and I love her. Yeah. I also love him for not eating the entire apple, because then I get half of the apple. I also have very fun ideas for after this readathon ends. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Kill Switch by Penelope Douglas. I am thinking about filming a YouTube vlog reading it. I'm not sure if I want to do spoiler free or full spoilers yet, but I'm super excited. I haven't really wanted to read it because I don't like Damon, but I digress. That is not the point of this video. Yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I did just start Shiver. I got to chapter 5, which is only page 12. The chapters were really short, surprisingly. I love that. And it seems like he is a werewolf, but in the summer, he's in human form, maybe? I could be incorrect, because at the beginning, it was like talking about like the winter and then being in wolf form in the winter, and it wasn't talking about like full moons or anything. So I'm definitely intrigued, but I do have some PA work that I need to get done because tomorrow is a release day and there's just some more things that I have to get done. So I'm going to pause this for now. I will be back to it hopefully in a little bit. Yeah, I am definitely intrigued so far. I definitely love how short the chapters are. Like, I feel like that's gonna make me fly through this because I'm a girly that loves short chapters. When a chapter is long, I don't want to be bothered with it. I don't want to be bothered with it. Like, I don't get the love for long chapters. So I will be back to this hopefully in a little bit, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Good morning, you guys. Today is going to be a busy day. I have a release day for one of my authors. I have errands I need to run. I truly don't know how much I'm going to read or film today, so please bear with me, but we're gonna go start running errands, and then when I get home, it's time to lock in for the release day. Okay, hello. I'm super excited. We just went to a different like local library. It's like 25 minutes away from our house, and I picked up 3 books. I got Masters of Death by 𝖘𝖊𝖆𝖉, One Last Stop by 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖆 and then The Surrogate Mother by 𝖵rida 𝖍fadden. I'm super excited. I had never been there before. I loved it. It was so cozy. The selection was honestly pretty good. Like, kind of better than my library in town. But then we went to Walmart and did a little bit of fun shopping. I looked at the books. I didn't buy anything, but there's new like mystery Care Bears, and I love Care Bears. I love Grumpy Bear specifically. He is my favorite Care Bear, always has been, and I really wanted him. So the first one I opened was him. He is so stinking cute. I do in fact love him. I do in fact love him. Like, he's adorable. And I got one more. Yeah, I got him. I am so excited. He's literally the only one that I wanted, and I got him. So very excited. Now we are outside of a like local game store. My fiance is running in to buy some cards and some packs of Magic, and then we're gonna go home. And then at the library, they had little free bookmarks. So I got this one. It reminds me of Beetlejuice. I'm super excited. But after this, we are gonna go home, and I'm going to start working because it is a release day, so I have a lot of work to do when we get home, and I will be getting some reading done as well. I might try to find the audiobook and listen to the audiobook while I work. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work out. We'll figure it out though. Okay, we are now home, and from the local game shop, they had a little 5-pack of Stranger Things cards. They're like thick. So I did get a pack, and I got Steve Harrington, very happy, and then I got Joyce, Lucas, one of the season 4 like posters, and then one of my favorite scenes of the entire show If you know, you know. I love it so much. I'm super excited because I just ordered a book off of Amazon, and it is a Steve Harrington inspired MMC, and I'm definitely going to be using this as my bookmark while I read it. 100%. When I get paid, I will definitely be going back for more if they have any. Yeah, I'm just so obsessed. I'm so excited. But I'm gonna go grab my MacBook and get working because there's a lot that needs to get done. But I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, good morning, you guys. Yesterday was so busy. I am so tired, but I do have to read like 112 pages today for a series on TikTok that I do. It's followers to pages. So each week, basically, I read 2 pages for every follower that I gained in the last week. So since last Wednesday, I gained 56 followers on TikTok and Instagram combined, and I read 2 pages. So I'm reading 112 pages. So I will be doing that. I am only on page 44 of 𝖘𝖔𝖆, so I will be reading till page 156, I think, if I did the math correctly. I'm going to get reading at some point. I don't know when, but at some point I will get reading. I am just so tired. I have more release day stuff because the stuff that I do for release day, I have to do like multiple days after, but that's okay. That's fine. It's not going to be as much as it was yesterday. Okay, not going to lie. I think I'm going to DNF it. I don't know if it's right book, wrong time, or this just isn't one for me. I'm just bored. I can't get into it. I did make it to page 56, and I can't do it anymore. I just can't. So the new book that I'm going to read for Yeti is Sweet Silver Bells by 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖗𝖊𝖉. This is a gothic holiday romance. It's like 250 pages, so it fits. And yeah, I want to start this. I'm super excited. This has been checked out from Kindle Unlimited for a while now, so it's about time. Okay, not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna be DNFing Sweet Silver Bells as well. Nothing is holding my attention. Like, nothing sounds good. I'm not in the mood to read anything. It's a struggle. I fear I'm in a reading slump. So I don't think I'm going to be getting Yeti finished. And honestly, I think I'm just going to end this vlog here. The readathon ends tomorrow. So since I'm in a reading slump, the rest of this vlog would not be very fun. So I'm going to end it here. I did really good. I got 3 of the characters, and then I did finish the activity prompt for Yeti, which was have a cold treat. I just did not do the reading prompts, and that's okay. I'm not going to force myself. I'm not going to feel bad about it. Reading slumps happen, and now it's time to just work towards getting myself out of it. So I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am sorry I did not complete the full moon readathon, but that is okay. If there's anything that you want to see or you have any questions or anything like that, please comment down below. Everywhere else that you can find me will also be linked down below. I love you guys so much. It means literally the world to me that you take time out of your days to watch my videos, and I will see you in the next one.